After 9 months of being held under siege, Syrian civilians are now being allowed to leave the Damascus suburb of Mu'abandid. According to BBC, the evacuation was negotiated by the Syrian government, says that all civilians have been evacuated and that only terrorists are left in the area. However, some fear that thousands of civilians are still trapped inside.
Mark Zuckerberg is taking immigration reform to a whole new level. The hackathon is led by Facebook's political adversary group, Forward.us, and is inviting young, undocumented immigrants to team up with high-tech professionals. The event takes place November 20th and 21st at the LinkedIn headquarters in, in Mountain View, California. The groups will be divided into teams to create coding solutions to help solve problems within the U.S. immigration system. Top executives from LinkedIn, Dropbox, Groupon, and Zuckerberg himself will also be participating.
The City Times has been honored for some top awards here in San Diego. The San Diego Press Club awarded their 2013 College Media Awards to local journalists this Tuesday. Among the winners, the City Times took the award for Best of Show and came in first place for Top News Website in the Professional Work category. Former Newscene and City Times student Helen Hawes won 4 awards. Congratulations to all of the City College winners.
On Wednesday, the San Diego Community College District celebrated the grand opening of the new high-tech North City campus in the Sierra Mesa neighborhood. The 42,000 square foot facility includes state-of-the-art classrooms and computer labs. The new campus has also been recognized with LEED Gold Star certification for its energy and environmental design.
The San Diego City Chargers are back playing football this week, and Adam Andrews is here to tell us all.
Yes, they are. It was a great week in sports, and it's going to be an even better one this weekend. We have the San Diego Chargers shipping off to FedEx Field in Washington, D.C. to face the the Washington Redskins. The Bolts have momentum as they are 4-3 and are hopefully rested after a much-needed bye week last weekend. The team is hoping to capitalize on the hot streak of Phil Rivers' throwing ability, and a win keeps them in the running for the playoff wildcard race. Go Bolts! A 24-year-old Paralympian has reached sticker status with a new endorsement that will give the disabled athlete a lot of exposure while also encouraging others. Blake Leeper of Tennessee has dealt with his share of hurdles after being born without legs. He has worn prosthetics since he was 9 months old. Last year, Leeper won a silver and a bronze medal in London at the 2012 Paralympic Games. Leeper's stardom reached a new level when he signed with Fathead, a company that makes wall decals and stickers of sports icons. He believes this opportunity will give him a chance to encourage younger disabled athletes.
Not only for me, but for all the kids all around the world to see me, and when they're going through a challenge, when they're going through a situation and feel like there's nobody to relate to, there's nobody they can look up to, they can go to fathead.com.
Leeper is currently training at the Chula Vista Olympic Training Center and hopes to qualify for the 2016 Summer Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The Boston Red Sox break the curse of the Bambino once again and shed light on a rather dark year for the city.
It hasn't happened at Fenway Park for 95 years. The Red Sox are world champions.
Fans took to the streets around Fenway Park to celebrate the win, which marks a high point in the otherwise tragic year for the city of Boston. The term Boston Strong took on new meaning as the notoriously resilient city came together to support the victims of the Boston bombing attack at the Boston Marathon. Throughout the season, that support has been unwavering.
The stuff that happened to this city, we wanted to do something special and make everybody happy and proud of their team in the toughest of times. And hopefully we did that.
The Sox win the World Series at Fenway for the first time since 1918. The final score against the St. Louis Cards, 6-1. And when baseball ends, basketball begins, and we have a California battle in Los Angeles. Last night, the Warriors taking on Chris Paul and the Clippers. Clippers still looking for their first win of the Doc Rivers era. Second half action, Blake Griffin with the steal on a wild pass from Stephen Curry. Chris Paul will give it back to the big man for the Space Jam. Seconds later, another turnover from Curry, and it's Paul and Griffin hooking up for the double deuce. But they say 3 times a charm, and it's Paul and Griffin hooking up for the 3rd straight time. Holy moly, ravioli. Warriors still trailing, but check out Stephen Curry getting the 4-point play and an elbow in the face. Warriors down by 8, Curry with 38 points off 9 threes, CP3 with 42 points and 15 assists. And Chris Paul and the Clippers get their first win of the year. Final score 126 to 115. LA Clips keeping it alive on Halloween night. The Breeders' Cup World Championship is underway today and tomorrow at the Santa Anita Racetrack in Arcadia. And fans, racers, and owners alike are determined to win lots and lots of money. The 2-day event is a bonanza of international racing action that comprises of multiple races. The Breeders' Cup Classic race on Saturday has a total financial award of $5 million, and race projections are looking at LA's own Game On Dude to take that prize. Game On Dude is an American thoroughbred and is rated among the best racers in the world in the annual World Thoroughbred Rankings. Fellow racehorses Cross Traffic and Fort Learned are next up on the betting block and are projected as the next top racers as well. Santa Anita has been the track of choice for this popular event for the past few years, but plans to bring it here to Del Mar by 2016 are in the making. Tomorrow's races start at 12:05 p.m. I would personally love to see those horse races, especially the Breeders' Cup, come to Del Mar.
So would I. Thank you so much, Adam. City College celebrates Dia de los Muertos in style. We'll show you all the excitement from the festivities.
And with Halloween over, how did Hollywood celebrate? Next in entertainment.